What's up, everybody? This is the Big Cat, and we're back with our first March of the Machine video. I just haven't opened any of this set yet, so I figured no better place to start than with a set booster box. Just kind of see what the set's about, get a feel for it, take a look. We're about 10 days after release, something like that. So prices have settled, some going up, quite a fair bit going up. I think this set will actually have a bigger impact on standard than we initially expected. Beautiful art here on this card. A bunch of the Mirrans and the different planes coming together. Love that art. There's Ren and the Mirrans coming together to fight. Borbor Igmos and Thibblethib there battling. But yeah, we're just going to get into a nice March of the Machine set booster opening video. Take a look. Kind of interesting packaging on this set with the bright like caution yellow, but really nice blue foil on those packs there. Gorgeous art card. Boy, that's a great Thalia art there. Got our token on top. Oh, and then our foil, so a different collation here. So foil right after token, and then our rare, Ayara, Widow of the Realm, very nice. And she's a flip creature, pretty cool. And we get our showcase legend card that looks like the showcase slot, Jury Master the Review. So with this castle frame, I believe she's from Ravnica, little Rakdos legend. And then we'll go through our commons. There's a new battle card for you folks. Little uncommon battle, very cool. The battles look pretty nice. Let's separate those battles out. There's our commons, and then it looks like uncommons afterwards. Oh, commons and uncommons kind of mixed, interesting. And, oh, that's a little foil mountain. Pretty nice there. Kind of like that simple frame. So yeah, big new set for us. Another beautiful art card there. All these scenes of battle raging across the multiverse. There's our token. Nice, clean, simple token frames like those. There's our foil. Ooh, there's our first hit. The alt art for Archangel Elspeth. I'm personally a big Elspeth fan. I've loved her story throughout Magic. She's been just one of my favorite planeswalkers, and now that she's back, so cool that after her trip to Capenna, she basically became an angel. Great card. Ooh, little double exposure here. Kahira, the Orphan Guard. Very cool. Icorian with this little crystal frame. That'll go with our little showcase stack. We'll put that with our rares though. There's another battle for us. Invasion of Moag. And some more commons and uncommons. Just taking a look at the new set. Haven't really seen which uncommons might be the leaders in this one yet, but time will tell. Quite a few mythics and rares hanging out above. Oh, there's our set card right on top. High Ground. Interesting. Little set card. There's our foil card. And Archpriest of Shadows. Great card. Love the art on this. Kind of this cool, fun face there. Very cool. And Timoret. Chosen from Death. Interesting. Devotion Commander. Oh, and a little commander rare, Fireman Commando. Whenever you attack with 2 or more creatures, draw a card. That's great. Whenever another player attacks with 2 or more creatures, they draw a card. If none of them attack you, this is a great little commander pickup there. Another little uncommon battle. So far, just uncommon battles. And then we got uncommons at the top, commons. And just a regular old swamp. Kind of nice to see a regular old land. That's a great swamp art there. And there's our art card. Very cool. Almost looks like Counterbalance. Transcendent Message. Move that a little more so you guys can see the cards. There's our art card, one of those cool little emblems. Looks like Ixalan. Treasure tokens, always nice. Oh, foil battle on top. Siege of Olgrotha, very cool. Rona, Herald of Invasion. Rada, Coalition Warlord, good old Rada. Another uncommon battle, Invasion of Kaladesh. Blue-red, just like we would expect for Kaladesh, a very blue-red plane. And our commons and uncommons there. And a beautiful full art swamp. Little double face token for us there. And another foil battle on top, Invasion of Amonkhet. And our first rare there, Invasion of Alara. Nice little 5-colored invasion. Interesting. So a rare invasion, haven't seen that yet. Tetsuko Umezawa Fugitive. Interesting little commander. Rayav, little Kaladesh, sort of like, and Essence of Orthodoxy. So a couple rares in this pack. When it enters, or another Phyrexian, incubate 2. Interesting. There's another battle, the Invasion of Eldraine. And a swamp. Looks like a little Phyrexian Kamigawa crossover there. There's a little art card for you. So a lot of new mechanics in this set, kind of a lot to wrap your mind around there. Ooh, there we go. Foil Jin-Gitaxias. Very nice, very nice. So second mythic on the box, beautiful foil saga on the back. Look at that. That's great. Ooh, whoa. So a foil and a full art mythic, not bad. Complete the circuit. Very cool. Renata, Called to the Hunt. And the Invasion of Xerix. Commons and uncommons there. Again, we're still early in this set, so I don't quite know. Ooh, and an extra foil land to the back. Little Rugged Highlands foil with a cool new art. Beautiful. And, ooh, little foil stamped art card. There you go, folks. Beautiful. Okay. There's our elemental token. Very nice. Foil Pyretic Prankster. Quintorius, Lore Master. Very fun little card. Potential commander there. 3/5 Elephant Cleric with Vigilance. At the beginning of your end step, exile target non-creature, non-land card from your graveyard. Create a spirit. And then you can sacrifice a spirit to recast one of those exiled cards and return it to your library. Really cool gameplay loop that he creates there. Oh, Kiruga, the Macro Sage. So our first rare hit in that multiversal legends slot. Starting deck only contains cards with mana value 3 or greater and lands. When he enters the battlefield, draw a card for each permanent you control to mana. Huh, not bad for a 5/4 Dinosaur Hippo. Interesting little card draw. Ooh, another mythic, Infernal Sovereign. Flying, trample, skip your draw step. Whenever you play a land or cast a spell, you may draw a card and you lose 1 life. It's kind of a fun little demon there, kind of a Necropotence Yawgmoth Bargain type of effect stapled onto, one of these looping effects. That's pretty great though. Play a land, pay a life, draw a card, or cast a spell, pay a life, draw a card. Pretty cool. Infernal Sovereign. Another little mythic for us there. The Invasion of Kaladesh, again, beautiful. These invasions look great. Collective Nightmare, Stoke the Flames. Again, always a shout out to the Wizards Creative. The lands look beautiful. Phyrexian symbols just sort of hidden in the ground. And the great naming and art. Another set full of great art. Check that out. Very cool. A warrior token. And a foil Serpent Blade Assailant backup 1 in Death Touch, giving a little Death Touch when it enters the battlefield. Oh, Heliod. Very cool rare, and he's a flip card with this very cool Phyrexianized God on the back. Very cool, a Phyrexian God. You may cast spells as though they had flash, and they cost 1 less to cast for each card your opponents have drawn this turn. Really cool little white blue Esper sort of group thug. Not quite a hug. Valduk, Keeper of the Flame. And the Invasion of Ergamon. So it looks like the Asfan is at least 1 battle per pack there. The beauty of those uncommon battles, helping fill that out. Another Scoured Barons there. We'll just put that with the other commons. And a beautiful thing. Elspeth stabbing Elesh Norn. Great. I would say through the heart, but I'm not sure that Elesh Norn has a heart, per se. Another list slot card, Glacian, Power Stone Engineer. So this is from Commander Masters, I believe, the first one. Tap X, untapped artifacts. Look at the top X cards, put 1 in your hand and the rest in your graveyard. Interesting, and he's a partner. We'll go with our list cards with that good old high ground. I'll clean up my stacks here in a second. Tangled Skyline and foil. Ozolith. Oh, the Ozolith, the Shattered Spire. So the reprint of the Ozolith, if 1 or more +1/+1 counters would be put on an artifact or creature you control, that many +1/+1 counters, and you can put a counter on target artifact or creature. Very nice. And it cycles. Wow. Does a lot, that card. And Baral, Chief of Compliance. Very cool reprint of Baral. Great little counter commander. Blue and 1. Cheap, 1/3. Makes your spells cost 1 less. And whenever a spell or ability you control counters a spell, you can draw a card, giving you kind of a looter effect for playing counter spells. Very nice there. There's our battle. Invasion of Regatha. Be interesting to see what the future of battles are. Here they're all invasions, but with Lord of the Rings coming, I'm sure we'll see some other cool battles. Beautiful. There's that foil full art. And Omnath, one of the guys we're looking for today. Let's do a little cleaning here. Keep our stacks nice and tidy. Always fun to open a set booster of a new set and just get a good look at what's in the set, you know. Excited for this one. A lot of fun legend reprints, a lot of cool new rares, quite a few mythics, and some rares holding that sweet kind of around $10 a week after launch, which is pretty healthy. So probably some shifts, a night token, well, foil Rona. So there's our second foil rare there. Guardian of Ghirapur. When it enters the battlefield, exile an artifact or creature you control. Oh, so a blink effect on a 3/3. Not bad. Not bad. Finn, the Fangbearer. Interesting. I believe he can be serialized. Ooh. And a little Teysa Karlov. If a creature dying causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, triggers an additional time. Creature tokens you control have vigilance and lifelink. Great little aristocrat commander, and I love this new art. There's great, that's a great picture of Teysa on this Ravnican frame. Love it. Love it. That's a great rare. The Invasion of Belenon. Not a plane I know very well, but it looks like it has a lot of Loxodons on it. Is that the Loxodon home plane? And another beautiful island there. So much story hidden in all these cards. All the different lands being invaded on the full arts. Very cool. So far enjoying this more than I thought I would initially. Climax sets in Magic are somewhat anticlimactic to open because you know the game will keep going on, and you know, ooh, there's that new Dragon Lord. We're excited to see if we open one of him. An Incubator token. But sometimes you're just ready for the big battle and it's just all kind of said and done. A little Placid Rabbit there. Grafted Butcher. This is a cool card that's seen some scuttlebutt here and there. When it enters the battlefield, Phyrexians you control gain menace. It's a Phyrexian Lord. And sacrifice an artifact or creature, return it to the battlefield. Interesting. And Errant and Giada. So our first little pair is a Capenna pair, flash and flying. You can look at the top card of your library at any time and cast spells with flash or flying. So cool little flash birds commander. Wrath, Weatherlight Stalwart. Little reprint from our, this Multiverse Legends, but a little reprint from Dominaria United with the stained glass frame. Invasion of Ogrotha, very cool, very cool. There's Irini Sengir, I believe, going out to do battle. Some great art, kind of reminiscent of War of the Spark, honestly. The next big, like, Avengers Endgame style set that they've put together, big conclusion to the multiverse. It'll be nice after this block to just go hopping. Ooh, the Antiquities War, a little rare in our list slot. Yeah, that's a fun little rare there, little saga. It's so funny, I'm so used to cards being so complex now that I see a saga and I'm like, do I flip it over to read the rest? Kind of a cool March of the Machine sort of effect there. Trailblazing Historian, beautiful foil. Take a look at those great scrolls in the art. Oh, and our first rare battle, Invasion of Ravnica, is colorless. When it enters the battlefield, exile target non-land permanent component controls that isn't exactly 2 colors. Guild-Pact Paragon. Whenever you cast a spell that's exactly 2, look at the top 6. You may reveal a card that's exactly 2 from among them and put it in your hand. Oh, that's not bad. Decent effect for 5, exiling something. Kind of a Spine of Isha effect that can become a creature with a little bit of upside. Man, it'll be interesting to see how battles play out. Rada, we've seen her before. Ooh, well, here's a great multiversal reprint, a little Kroxa. This card is definitely something that will just show up and wreck you in some Historic or Pioneer on a Magic Arena. Definitely play against him. When he enters the battlefield or attacks, each opponent discards a card. Then each opponent who didn't discard a non-land card loses 3 life, and he's a 6/6 for 2, and he escapes for 4. So cheap, effective, nasty, kind of a Blightning style effect. Invasion of New Capenna. No, not New Capenna. We like New Capenna. It's interesting to see. I think New Capenna was kind of glossed over, but it looks like New Capenna will become one of those planes we kind of revisit. It'll be in the multiversal zeitgeist post this grand invasion here. And beautiful, like, Atraxa art with the reprint of Atraxa. So far, it seems like you get pretty good value out of here. These multiversal legends are quite the hit. I know you can also find a lovely serialized version. Mirren Bane Splitter, very nice in foil. And ooh, Ren and Realmbreaker, another great mythic right off the top there. Really cool what they're doing with Ren. I wonder if she gets retired from the story for a while, or what we kind of see with her post joining with Realmbreaker. Learning more about her lore and how she joined with Urza, and then we've seen her much later. You know, Ren's kind of gone from this, I thought, a scary kind of figure and always pricey to kind of a hero in the story. Very cool. Nice little mythic there. So pretty good. We got 5 mythics off the box so far. Another Jury. Another Invasion of Xerex there. And our commons and uncommons, we'll sort those later once the dust kind of settles on the set. I'm really excited to see the next couple summer sets, and then we kind of go into rotation. You know, we're going to get Lord of the Rings, we're going to get Commander Masters, and then we're going to get, I think, Ixalan first, and I think that's where we rotate, and then we're off to Eldraine. So it'll be cool to see how things Expedition Lookout shift over the next year. Ooh, very nice. Another mythic, Sheoldred. So 2 Praetors on the day. I'm a big Sheoldred fan. All of her cards are cool. Not bad. A 4/5 for 5 with Menace and an Edict. And just for 5, Exiler and Returner. 8 cards in the graveyard. And this beautiful The True Scriptures. Not a bad saga. Not a bad saga. pretty powerful. Probably commander level power, but there's our 6 mythic on the box. We still got about half a box to go. Invasion of Zendikar. Cool art on the back there. Awakened Skyclave. Kenra. Like, look at all the Great Plains we're visiting. Amonkhet, which I thought was destroyed. But I guess not. It was probably just that huge attack Bolas did to get his power ready to invade the plains. Beautiful art there on that. Boonbringer Valkyrie. Nice little Kaldheim Valkyrie joining the fight. Very cool. She probably has backup. Elemental token. Furnace Reigns. Ancient Imperiosaur. Fun little funky card. Convoke 7 Trample Ward. Will this be a thing? We will have to find out. Ooh, little reprint of Obosh. Very cool. Obosh is a pretty cool little companion and odd mana Rakdos, but cool art there for Obosh. I really like that. Invasion. It's double invasion. Mercadia and Belenon getting invaded in that pack. Joyful Storm Sculptor, Strixhaven. It's really cool to have opened the last few years of sets and then come back and see kind of like all these callbacks in the art. Ooh, that's great art on this. What card is this? Invasion of Kamigawa. It's a fantastic art there. Okay, we're about halfway through this box. Oh, Hope of Girapur. Very cool. Another rare in our list slot. Until your next turn, target player is dealt combat damage by Hope. This turn can't cast non-creature spells. 1 for a 1/1 fly. Not bad. We will take a little free rare there. Phyrexian Gargantua. Cool little callback reprint there. Invasion of Tarkir. This is a pretty nice little invasion. There's some hype on this one. Nice. And Atris, Oracle of Half-Truths. When it enters the battlefield, target opponent looks at the top 3 cards of your library and separates them into a face down. Put one in your hand and the other. Huh, interesting. Interesting little guy. So you want to blink him to get that kind of mini Fact or Fiction. And Terror of Towashi. When he attacks, you may pay 4. When you do, return target creature from the graveyard to the battlefield. It is a Phyrexian in addition to other types. Ooh, that's probably some fun shenanigans for Phyrexian Tribal. The Invasion of Mercadia again. Poor old Mercadia. Just can't catch a break. And a nice little knight there. All right. Ooh, man, our list slot's coming through. There's a mythic, another Kaldra Complete. Very nice little mythic there. War Historian and foil, making those runes extra bright. Nahiri's Warcrafting. Very interesting little red sorcery. Deals 5 damage to target creature, planeswalker, or battle. Then look at the top X cards, where X is the excess damage. You may exile one of those cards, put the rest on the bottom, and you can play the exiled card. Not a bad way to flip. I mean, for 3 mana, you can kill a battle and then cast something cheap for free while filtering. I think there's a fair bit of value to be had in Nahiri's Warcrafting. It'll be interesting to see if there's a red sort of battle deck. Oh, there's Yargle. Classic Yargle reprinted in the Dominarian art style. That's a lot of fun. And, oh, Goreclaw. Boy, it's been a while since I've seen that. Fun little bear commander. You know, makes them cheaper to cast when they have power 4, and when they have power 4, they get bigger and trample when it attacks. So not a bad bear. Not a bad bear at all. Zephyr Winder. Invasion of Asgal. There we go. Some more commons and uncommons. Always fun to sort later. Beautiful art there. What's that? Invasion Ashen Reaper. Great, great, beautiful card. A little double-sided token. Injector Crocodile. Nasty. Don't want to mess with that. City on Fire, another cool card. If the source you control would deal damage to a permanent, it deals triple instead, and you convoke this bad boy down. Maybe something to play in a Purphoros deck? What do you think? Use all those goblins you're making to convoke this out, and then fire off one more Because what? He'll do 2 every time a creature enters the battlefield. So if you triple it, he's doing 6. So when you play Siege Gang Commander, what? 4 guys come into play. So that's going to deal 24 to your opponents if you convoke this down. Yeah, sounds pretty good to me. Verja, Judge of Valor. Flying lifelink whenever you cast your 2nd spell each turn. A little filtering in Orzhov. Not bad. Invasion of Kamigawa. There it is. Cool art. Just some more beautiful cards. Ooh, Ichor Drinker. Man, these flipped Phyrexians are very cool. Urn of Godfire. And that guy doesn't even flip if you're paying attention at home. Oh, there she is. Elish Norn. Let's see. We've had a pretty high mythic count so far. Let's see if we can go back into another riff on these mythics. A warrior token. Oops, messed up my art card there. Nezumi Informant. Who's he informing? You know, I want to know. Who's that guy work for? Dusk Legion Duelist. I love these white vampires from Ixalan. They're just such a cool flavor. These like conquistador vampires. Whenever 1 or more +1/+1 counters are put on it, draw a card. Huh. It's not bad. It's not bad. That might be something. Umori the Collector. Fun little reprint there. That's an interesting card as well. Interesting to see if that gets played in Commander. Little double battle. New Capenna and Regatha getting invaded there. There's our commons and uncommons. And a foiled Dismal Backwater. Not bad. And there's our multiversal constellation guy. Let's see what else we've got. Another token. Foiled Jury. Boy, we really like Jury today, don't we? We got Jury Duty. Doomscar Warrior. He's a human with backup and trample. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player or battle, look at that many cards from the top of your library, reveal a creature or land, and put it in your hand. Put the rest on the bottom, and he can let one other creature do it when he comes in. Not bad. Interesting. Shana. Oh, another mythic. Bright Palm. Soul Awakener. Whenever this creature attacks. Oh, this is one of the face commanders for the Naya deck. Double the number of +1/+1 counters. Very cool addition to, oh gosh, what's his name? What's that old school Naya commander that was all about tokens? I can't even remember anymore. He was in that original commander deck for Naya. There we go, another Dismal Backwater and a beautiful little Hirobi. Yeah, Hirobi Deathswale. Very cool. Pretty iconic look. Saw that and was like, oh yeah, good old Hirobi. So we're back on our... Ooh, Mana Geyser. Love this card. This is such a commander blowout, especially in Purphoros, like I mentioned. You know, you play this with 3 other players on the board, you know, turn 5, turn 6, generate 15 mana or so, and just go off. Win the game. Great list card. Always nice to have more of those, especially from, what is that, 5th Dawn? Or is that, no, it is 5th Dawn with Kaldra's Helmet, huh? So yeah, it's been a while since we've opened some 5th Dawn packs, hasn't it? Thalia and the Gitrog. There's a hit for us. It's one everyone's stoked on. 2 great commanders that taste great together in one of my personal favorite 3 color combinations. Pretty nice. It'll be interesting to see what brews they come up with. Kind of a cool way. I mean, 4/4/4/4. It's also first strike, death touch, additional land, stuff your opponent's play, basically come into play tapped, and whenever it attacks, sacrifice a creature or land and draw a card. Fantastic, especially in a deck running those characters. Ooh, Luri. There he is, the super quick band, and he looks like he's about to take a chomp out of a Phyrexian. I didn't realize he was that big. Lutri. Remember when this guy was just banned and they errated companion right away? What a throwback. What a wild guy. Surprised they would even reprint him, really. But he's pretty iconic. I think as Magic players will always remember that busted otter that saw play in Legacy until they banned him in errated commander. There we go. Commons and uncommons. Man, great new set. I'm really excited to spend some time on the couch here and sort Bloodfell Caves. Beautiful with Realmbreaker going across there. All right, looks like, how many packs we got? We're down to our last 9. Okay, here we go. Pretty nice little box so far. Dinosaur token. Saiba Cryptomancer. Rankle and Torbrand. I think there's some potential in this one as well. Flying, First Strike, and Haste is not bad for 5. When it deals combat damage to a player or a battle, choose any number. Each player makes a treasure. Each player sacrifices a creature. And if a source would deal damage to a player or battle this turn, it deals that much damage plus 2. Pretty great little fast action for the Rakdos. Ooh, and what do we have here? Nice little mythic from our Multiverse Legends. Old school Sheoldred in the Phyrexian art style. Very cool. Very cool. I love this classic Sheoldred. I've played it a lot in Commander. Great effect. Man, that's awesome. Another mythic for our pile there. Some more battles for you. Muruganda and Kylum. Some of these planes I've never heard of. Not that I can't, I just don't have the time to read all those little novellas they release to stay up on all the planes. Oh, there's Karn with Elesh Norn's head. Kind of a throwback to him using Urza's head. I like the symmetry in that. So it seems like this set is going to have a high amount of mythics because of that Multiverse Legends slot, which I don't think anyone's upset about. Getting a lot of mythics. So another rare battle, Arcavios. That's the Realm of Strixhaven. Another Rona, Sheoldred's Faithful, so the reprint there from Dominaria. Invasion of Amonkhet. There's our commons and uncommons. And a little foil mountain. Just a good old mountain. And another stamped Borborygmos art card. Okay. Now we're really on the home stretch here. Just a little checklist for a categories game. Stormclaw Reaver and foil. Very nice. Breach the Multiverse. Another interesting card with some combo potential. Each player mills 10 cards. For each player, choose a creature or planeswalker in that player's graveyard. Put them on the battlefield under your control. Then each creature you control becomes a Phyrexian. Great finishing card for the new Phyrexian tribal decks that I'm sure we'll see in Commander here soon. Ingarunize, Kaldheim reprint. Ooh, and SRAM. A very popular Commander card. Whenever you cast an aura, equipment, or vehicle spell, draw a card. White 2-drop that just has a bunch of card draw. Great Commander card. Very nice. Invasion of Kamigawa, Skyclave Aerialist, Halo Forger. There we go. Ren's Resolve. Very cool. Even as she burned, Ren bent Realmbreaker to her will. Very cool. So I don't know, did Ren die in this set? Ooh, that's a great. Judith, the Scourge Diva. Great art there. Yeah, did Ren die? Finally, when she went from being just totally spooky to cool, she had to die. Maybe they'll bring her back. Her and Kolfinor's Seedling will merge. Coming in hot. Great card. Foil, love the name. Rampaging Raptor. Trample Haste for 4/4. It's got Dino Breathing. Whenever it deals combat damage to an opponent, it deals that much damage to target planeswalker that player controls or battle. Okay, not bad, not bad. Renata again. And Anafenza, Kintree Spirit. Boy, I have not seen Anafenza in quite some time. Whenever another non-token creature enters the battlefield under your control, bolster 1. Boy, have not seen that in quite some time. Very cool. Invasion of Lorwyn. Keep it cool, guys. And another little foil land. Beautiful. And that little rabbit chewing on some wicked Phyrexian crystals. Boy, that's a stubborn pack there. Protocol Knight. Pile on. Convoke. Destroy target creature or planeswalker. Surveil 2 with Convoke at instant speed. Will this become some solid removal here? Time will tell. Daxos, Blessed by the Sun. Boy, kind of a light pack there. Axgard Artisan. Invasion of Asgol. Oop. And some commons and uncommons. Excuse me. Planes. Gosh, sorry about that, guys. Zergo and Ojutai. Ooh, Mycosynth Lattice. Very nice mythic. This card's gone up a fair bit from the last block when Brothers came out. There's a lot of artifact hype. Very nice hit in our list slot there. Another mythic, Volcanic Spite foil. Invasion of Segovia. This one's a popular one. When it enters the battlefield, make 2 1/1 blue Krakens. 4 damage for 3. When it flips, non-creature spells you cast have Convoke. That's great. At the beginning of your end step, untap up to 4 creatures. Wow, great for instance, great in blue. Seems like a pretty strong tempo card. You know, if you can afford to put that down on turn 4 or 5 with some mana up to control the next turn, you're in a pretty good spot. Couple blockers, pinging away at that battle. Zada, Hedron Grinder, very fun little card, some niche play there. And Sidar Jabari of Zalfir. I think he's another one of the face mythics there. For the commander decks, Invasion of Vryn, Jace's Home Plane with the little mana rings there. And there we go. Some more Marauding Dreadship. Looks awesome. And a Swamp and another stamped card. Okay, last 3 packs. Let's see. Any Omnath or Elishnorn waiting for us there? Oh, an etched card. It's our first etched card we've seen. Inga Rune Eyes there. Invasion of Gobakhan. Not sure what plane that is, but there's a little rare invasion for us. Zada again, and Dina Soul Steeper. So a couple nice little legendary reprints. Oh, and Vivian's Talent. 2 green and 1. Enchant Planeswalker. That Planeswalker is +1. Look at the top 4. You may reveal a creature or land card from among them and put it in your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. Whenever a non-token creature enters the battlefield, put a loyalty counter. Interesting. It's an interesting little rare there from the commander. Invasion of Ergamon. Order of the Mirror. There we go. Chomping Kavu. Some great art on that Kavu. Good to see the Kavu are still around. Ooh. Were there any Kavu in Dominaria United? There was one, huh? I think they almost are obliged to remind us of the Kavu. Incubator. Foil Kite Sail there. Ooh, looks like we got something special down there. Oh, Knight Errant of Eos. Very cool on our Ranger of Eos playmat. I think there's some fun to be had with this card. It's a little pricey, but pretty good when they round up some followers there. Emotes, Celebrant of Bounty. Cascade. Spells you have with mana value 6 or greater have Cascade, and it's a 3/1 for 5. Interesting. We love that Amonkhet frame. Invasion of Lorwyn. Again, the elves doing battle. Slide right through the rest of our cards there. A little Kithkin in there. Mountain. And a little Nezumi Informant art card. And our last pack. Treasure token. Very nice treasure token. Like the art on that. Beautiful foil Invasion of Segovia on top there. Sea Double, a little double rare action. This is a really interesting, fun card. Some fun talk about that lately. Agar, the Freezing Flame. Invasion of Dominaria. And there you have it, folks. So pretty fun little box we opened here. Nice little sampling. Did pretty good, you know. Let's see. To just look at the value here. So 12 Mythics is a pretty good set booster box. Now that's a face commander. This is a list slot reprint. That's a nice little reprint variant. That'll probably drop that price. That card's hot. Another face commander, not worth much. Couple dollar reprint there from Modern Horizons 2 on our list slots. The list slot coming through, but there's the Sheoldred, Wrenn, Croxa is a nice little mythic reprint. That Multiversal Legend slot coming through to give us a lot more. Another Commander mythic. Foil Jin-Gitaxias, so not unhappy about that. And our alt art Archangel Elspeth. Thank you all for joining me. There will be some more March of the Machine coming to the channel. Collector's boosters, some more set boosters, some shorts, and go check out this set. Pleasantly surprised with the box we opened. Quite a stack of rares, so some decent value cracking packs in this one with the list, the Multiversal Legends and whatnot. Have yourselves a beautiful day. Peace.